Oh snap, here we go again. So following my previous video, let's continue looking at the LEGO City 2024 Summer Wave. And this time we will be focusing on the real city stuff, and this is gonna be a doozy. Let's do this. All right, after covering the Jungle Explorer set, we're back here to the JB Spelvaren website to keep track of the prices in the EU. And again, for the sets themselves, we'll be looking at the brickstore.nz or NZ website. And let's start with the tow truck and sports car repair, because it's a 4+ set and I don't really care that much for these. It's a tow truck and a sports car. For the price, it looks pretty okay, given what we know from 4+ sets. They're pretty expensive, but this seems like a reasonable deal. Old school looking tow truck. Yeah, nice little sports car. Yeah, I mean, I like the sports car actually. It looks pretty fine. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a sports car with a front, and I mean, it looks almost like a 4x4. It's a weird concept. Then again, this could be a Range Rover Evoque. Yeah, it could. Just squint your eyes and you'll see it. Next up. So now we're starting with the good stuff for this year, for the summer wave. And boy, so yeah, I saw the leaked images for this one, and I remember seeing this, and I was like, I mean, for me in Europe, this is a normal. It's just a normal vehicle you see in bigger towns, like the up-off buses, or the sightseeing trucks with the double-decker and the one on top is open. You see them in Paris, you see them here in the Netherlands, and everywhere. And I really like what they did here with the inverted slope. And this is nice building. I like this. But overall, first, yeah, given the price, which is 29, it's not bad. And you get a lot of really nice value here. I like buses, and this one is really well done. Really like the shaping, and they went all ahead and did really nice stuff here. I really like the front. When I saw this, I was, I hope that they add more 1x4 tiles with different prints or stickers for different places. And they surprised me when I saw that you can actually rotate this, and so yeah, they went one step ahead. That is really nice. So I really like the fact that they're introducing this baby carrier, and then they're doing the wide doors, and yeah, I also like how they're keeping things in theme and in context. And I said in some previous reviews of this year's sets about how the Lego sets kind of connect with each other somehow with a little references, and they're the same thing. So visit today. So this is about the roller coaster, I don't know, entertainment center they have for this wave. I really like the fact that you can look at the pop up the back and see the energy cell here. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty nice. So on top, so 4 minifigures, they look pretty awesome. Really like this track suit. Love this shirt. Yeah, nice minifigures. So you can see there's 5 seats on top. Okay. Oh, and you even have the ladders. The stairs, I mean. Wow, that's extra. And on the bottom you have like 3 seats. Yeah, I really like that they put. I mean, it's proper. It's like a proper European bus actually. It's pretty cool. Okay, I like it very much. I'm really gonna get this for sure. Next up, oh, where do I start? When I saw the leaked image of this, I was okay. Lego is going insane. They're going back to big construction machinery that is off scale, and because you saw in the 2000s and 2010s, there was sometimes those big cranes, big cylinders, which are steamrollers actually, steamrollers and stuff like that, that probably worked really well as a set, as a play set for kids, but didn't really, yeah, didn't work at the same scale as minifigures. They felt too big, and I personally kind of got, yeah, I didn't really appreciate it that much. Then I saw this, and the first impression I had was we're going back to the same. But the truth is, it's not as big as one might think. I mean, it's still big. Yeah, it's still big. It's pretty big, but oh, there's so much to talk about. So I really like that they have the wheel here, working almost like, not a cheater wheel, but giving it more adherence to the tracks. Look at the construction of this. Yeah, you can see the under the anti-studs on this side because of the way this is built. Fortunately, we do have some inverted tiles nowadays, so they could cover most of it. But still, it doesn't bother me at all. I love that they put the tubes for the hydraulics. Jesus, 2 hydraulics. I mean, this is the thing that, yeah, I mean, it's not that big, and the bucket is the right size. I wish Lego would make a smaller bucket. I've been trying to do mini excavators, and it's just, yeah, I always cannot make it work because of the fact that Lego for years now doesn't have a small bucket for excavators, unfortunately, and that's just sad. So this must be something for some, yeah, I believe this is for some. Yeah, that is absolutely for some kind of action. Yeah, this is a beauty. I really like the architect with the ice cream store. They think that they will up the sales of the ice cream store by putting it here, maybe. Honestly, I'm a big ice cream guy. I really like the food trucks, but I looked at the ice cream shop. I didn't really felt the need to buy it, which is a shame. I really like ice cream. But yeah, overall, this is perfect. So good. I really like that they came up with I'm not sure if they used this in the past, but I really like they came up with their own brand for heavy machinery, and all this looks impeccable. Oh, engine. So yeah, so you can open the oh, look at this. And the color scheme is the same from the steamroller we got this year, so that's amazing. A little bit of debris. Oh. Honestly, I had so much to say about this, but there's so many delicious little details here. The layering of elements, and this is absolutely bonkers. This is gonna be a day one buy for me, absolutely. There was so much I wanted to talk about this one, but now that I'm recording, I'm like, what can I even say about this? Just look how good it is. Yeah, it's a bit big, but I don't think it's exaggerated as past sets we had like 10-15 years ago, like the big cranes, which we'll also get to in a bit. Yeah, you can access the engine. Okay. Yeah, and I like that they came up with a branding for heavy machinery. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful, and I'm a big fan of heavy machinery. I grew up with, yeah, always crazy about seeing construction work going around my place when I was a kid. Being able to, I was like 9 and 10 years old, and being inside of a Caterpillar, the D6H bulldozer, and it was just so fun to be there with and seeing how everything was done. Nowadays, no one would accept that, but hey, I grew up in the 80s. Everything was allowed back then. Oh, this is beauty. Okay, so I'm doing this by prices, going up. This one will be, so the price for the excavator, 55 euros. I think it's not bad. And I tend to complain a lot, to myself at least, not as much on the channel, but about prices and how things are going so expensive nowadays with Lego, but this seems so fair to me, so I'm really happy. Next up, yeah, so my return to Lego back in college was during Exoforce, and when I saw this, and I was like, wait, oh yeah, it's Exoforce indeed. So this is amazing. This set is called, okay, let me get back to you on that, because that's in German, but I can tell you that the name Robot World Roller Coaster Park. I wish I read German. I don't. Okay, so this is really nice. So you see the cool kids doing their TikToks, and yeah, the smoothies, and it's the same print we get from the smoothie van. Was it a smoothie? It wasn't smoothie, it was yes, the slushy van. It's the same print, so it's the same franchise apparently. And we got the reception area here where people get on the roller coaster. So, a little, okay. I mean, robot DJs are a thing. Oh, even a drone, because surveillance. So this is like a gaming center, something that you would probably see on a place like Sega World in Japan. I don't know. Well, minus the roller coaster for sure. I'm not sure that would be a thing over there, but it's themed with a mech. You can put a minifigure here for sure. And I like this. It works like portals, and the layout of the tracks, it looks pretty decent and pretty fun. I mean, I really like what they did with the multiple planes. Yeah. The face on this one. Amazing. Priceless. Oh, look at this. Oh, I really like the little build for the controller here. The robot DJ. Really like how this is built. Based on around this central structure. Yeah, and the little gaming space here, arcade area, and we even have, this is like a Dance Revolution thing. The slushies here that connects. Okay, so there's the counter on the other side. Yeah, we can see a minifigure there. Oh yeah, arcades are back, baby, with roller coaster included. Oh well, in terms of storytelling, you can do a lot with this. You can start spreading chaos across city, Lego City, and yeah, because yeah, this is nice. And of course it brings those vibes of the giant Gundam in Japan, but well, not as giant of course, but it's really nice. And this could double up as a kind of a experience if they had put like a sticker here, and this could be like a arcade experience thing that would, yeah, that could have been a neat idea to put a sticker with some interface and some targets or something. That would have been nice, actually. Yeah, cool. Wow. Even the Robo DJ. Oh, kind of Tron shade. Yeah. Jank Briggs was saying from Secret Agents. Apparently, there's this nod to this theme here, so that's good. And I was looking if this could be related to any other theme from Lego, but I don't know. Maybe it is. This kid is not happy that she won. It's so nice, the storytelling that they bring. Okay, so for the price, 100 euros, it's expected, and I personally feel that it packs quite a lot. I'm not gonna get this for sure. Although I'm really curious. I don't have any roller coaster rails in my part collection, and the minifigures are pretty great. And this is a really nice little nod to Exoforce that yeah, if I see it at a nice price, I might pull the trigger. It's 85 here, so I would expect the prices during the first week here in the Netherlands to be around this price. They did that in January with the new city set, so I bought quite a few because the prices were really good at Intertoys, and so we'll see. Now this one was not available at their brickstore.nz website, so but fortunately it's at the official Lego. This looks amazing, and you know, if you live in Central Europe, this is part of Germany. It's part of the Netherlands and even countries in Scandinavia, and you know, trams are a thing. And what I like the most about this, so there was a train set some years ago that had a very similar well, look. But I think the front was one of those train parts, you know, train fronts, like specialized piece. And personally, I look at this, and this for me feels a bit like a spiritual successor to the monorail. In terms of shaping, of course, it's not a monorail, but you know, the monorail was back in the 80s and 90s, the idea of the future, and you will be transported from the airport to the city. The idea was a monorail, or a suspended monorail, or something like that. Nowadays, things are a bit more realistic, and I feel that this fits reality, and at the same time fits. Yeah, it can be. It feels like a successor to the monorail set. And so yeah, I like it. Downtown Streetcar, funny. This is the American version with the piece count and the name. In Europe it has a different name. It's called Downtown Tram and Station, exactly. I really like they have the dog here and the blind person. Really wide doors. Now unfortunately you cannot, the platform is not big enough for the whole tram, but then again, at least in Amsterdam, which I'm more familiar with, or Porto, well, Porto you do need big platforms, but in Amsterdam you just jump into the street basically. So, and this feels like a bit like it could be the same thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, so there's this little extension here. Normally here in the metro in the Netherlands, I mean, the extension is built on the train or the metro or whatever, and it comes from the train. Here they did something a bit different, which works for me. I mean, the shaping of this is really nice, and I like trains like a lot, and it feels proper. I really like this. Will I get it? What's the price for this? 89 euros. Okay. It's two platforms, a little coffee place, ticket machine. It's a really nice build. Really like it. I really like the build of this, and there's also like a newspaper stand. I really like the screens here. I mean, there's a lot to like. Yeah, I might get it actually. How many parts are we talking here? 810. Well, with the rails and all, doesn't seem too bad. Okay, next up, again, we have something that is a bit, yeah, the price for this is a bit abysmal, but we'll get to that, because it seems like Lego is trying to do an experiment here. They're doing everything right for this wave. They're giving us the things that we would like to see in sets. It's the same with the excavator, it's the same with this. They're bringing all their guns. And they're trying probably to understand, okay, will people pay 100 euros for a truck with 3 cars if we put all the little bells and whistles, if we make the trailer big enough so you can have a proper ramp for the cars to get down? I mean, they're doing it, and they're giving us 3 different car styles. I really like the rockabilly guy here. Look at this. This is amazing, and it fits the burger truck, burger van thing we had this year. It's the same color theme, so you can see those going side by side, hot rod like. Yeah. Then we have a more muscle car. Well, yeah, renovated probably, a la Fast and the Furious again, like muscle car probably. Yeah, they went a bit more realistic on this one, which I really like. But if you look at the build of this, it reminds me a bit of, no, it's a bit more complex for sure than the one we got with the race car with the truck transporter this year. It's between a Speed Champion 6 wide. Actually, there's a lot going on here, very similar to Speed Champion 6 wide, and let's keep that in mind. Here it reminds me, the color reminds me of the McLaren we got on the 6 wide era, the orange one for the small one, but looks proper. You know, we got everything covered. We got custom car, we got renovated, I don't know, is this a muscle car? Is this a, no, this is like a proper renovated oldie that went through a nice paint job. And then we have something a bit more modern. And then we got the truck that looks really good. Finally, someone did this. Having 2 different, you know, just put the wheel in a different position and it's done. That's how you do it. And I'm talking this because I've been working on a mock truck, and I'm like, why don't designers do this? Like having a different wheel for the front one. Anyways, first impression of this. So yeah, it's a more European truck. Like, I like it because I like those kinds of trucks. The color scheme is very consistent. I like this very much. And also the color, so I have something for this color. I really like that you can open, lift the cab and have access to the engine. And then, the exhaust here. This is delicious. Yeah. This new piece here for this is great, and finally we're getting something that we can use on trucks, and that is a bit more normalized, and so that's amazing. Really like how they finished the fenders for the back wheels with the light here. That is really good. Really like that. Yeah, there's nothing not to like. Ah, he has the t-shirt from that team. That's the same torso as the guy from the truck. That's amazing. See, connection. I mean, there's a lot here, and the trailer here is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So you can put 2 on top and 1 on the bottom, but you can probably put a smaller car here for sure. And you can also change the position of those. Nah, probably not. There's yeah, but still, there's a lot you can do there. Yeah, red interior. Yeah. The yeah, the trailer is massive. It's 6, 8 wide. The truck is what? Yeah, I mean the truck is 6 plus a bit 6. That's wide. Plus, of course, the mechanism so that to make this work, and it's really nice the system they use. This basically slides to the front, and this the bed on top just you slide it, and this is gonna I think this is gonna be really solid. Yeah, I really like it. I just don't like the price. I honestly don't like the price. And for once they gave us proper truck with the proper cars. You don't need to think about putting other cars from other sets you have, because this one already brings the whole thing. But let's say that we're talking about 6 wide Speed Champion sets. We're talking about 3 cars, that's 45 inflation and all. Let's say that we have 50 euros, 60 euros. No, 60 euros is too much. No, these are not 20 euro cars. Yeah, let's keep it at 15, especially after the monster truck we got for that price. 45. This truck for me, it's a hard pass at what's the price again? 45.90. Nah, that's 55 euros. 55 euros seems too damn much for a truck. I love this, but I'm not paying 100 euros for this. It needs to go down in price so much for me to think I made a good purchase. Next one. Jesus. Well, you've seen this by now. Probably not. I don't know. This costs 110 euros, so it should be around $110 for sure in the United States. And this... oh, where to begin? Where to begin? This is... let's call it a Lego City UCS set. Let's go with that. This is the UCS set of Lego City sets. There. This is just amazing. And it's incredible all the over-engineering needed to to lift potty. Nice build too though. Oh wow, and I was trying to understand what part is this, and I cannot put my finger. It's something new probably, or I don't know. So we can see that this works with a screw here. God's sake, my first crane ever had one of these pieces here. It wasn't perfect. Well, for me it was. I'll put it on screen. And then when Lego released the previous crane, which I think is here, the previous crane, I thought that Lego had done a masterpiece. For me, this was the spiritual successor of the one I had in the 80s. And I bought 2 of them. One to stock, one to rock. Because there was so many good pieces, the building of this was amazing, and I was really happy. Now, in real life, this exists. And in real life, this exists. So they can both live in the same world for sure. It's just amazing what they've done here in terms of course I'm just looking at the set, at the images. I don't have it in my hand, but it looks like it's out of this world. And see, you can build your own robo thingy. So they have the plans here. Toilet paper, very important. Just look at the size of this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 axles. This is absurd. I need to see this on its road mode, because I doubt this stays here. So it has that new piece here. So probably you take these feet. I'm not sure what you call them in English, but these feet will probably go on the back. And this is so large. The wheels to operate it have rubber, of course. Otherwise, they would it would just slip your hand. So yeah, I don't know what pieces are these. This is something new. It's like a ingot, but bigger. 6 or 8 wide. Yeah, probably 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these huge pieces. More hydraulics. Oh. Side building here, you can see the... Oh, this is just insane. And I'm all for it. So you can retract this. There's a lot of cable here. Ah. Yeah, you can see the weights. Yeah, nothing too much for the weights. It's just not specialized pieces like they did for the big Technic one. Oh. Look at the premium of this. They even put some hinges here to open the cabin here. I tell you, this is a UCS Lego City set. I'm coining the term here. You heard it here first. Maybe someone else had that idea. I don't know. Ah, yeah. Just look at this. This is insane, and I'm all for it. And my wallet is crying. Yeah. Let's. I don't have any words for this. This is amazing. I love it. It's yeah. Let's go to the last one. And this kind of hurts my heart. And I'll tell you why. So it's 910 euros. So it's the same price as the big crane. So one of the sets that I played the most when I was a kid was one of the 2 arbors we got back then. It was a smaller one. I'll put the image on the screen, and it gave me so many different pieces that I built a lot of boats back then because of having this exact 3 parts. And so for me, that was always kind of it was always those 2 were always how do you say? I always compared the next arbors that came out after that based on those ones. And yeah, I never felt that any of the sets that we got after that was really a fine successor to the ones I got. Not the 80s, 90s. I got it in the early 90s. And I feel like Lego here, with all the imagination and the great designers they have nowadays, I feel like they try to cram too much on one set when we could have got a really nice arbor. And then if they wanted to do like a port town or port vignette or something, they could have done a different set just for that. So I like how it looks, but I don't think it plays too well. Unless, well, if you're a kid and you're playing with your figures, and there's a lot of potential here. But if I was building a Lego city with only retail sets, I would not buy this one to put it there. And it looks fine, but there's no cabin for an operator. I don't even, yeah, this, yeah, it just leaves the containers here. Not a fan of these containers. They look too blocky. But I like the corrugated steel, but I'm still not convinced. I think they're, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of nice things here individually. When you look at the crane, it looks really nice. Little details like this are great. You can see the little slow pieces here to show a bit the idea of the movement of the water just splashing against the structure here. There's so much going on, and it's amazing. But it, yeah, I'm not convinced. Paddle. I think it's paddle when you get a surfboard and you just, yeah, like this. It looks nice. It's like a nice vignette, but it's, yeah, I'm not getting this, unfortunately. I wish I was gonna get this, in the sense that for me it would mean it was a, yeah, a great successor to the one I have, but it's not there. It has I really like what they did here. Oh, it looks really cute. The boat looks okay. Some shellfish apparently. At least if we look, bottle of wine, Lego. Yeah, so they have, yeah. It's okay, but not gonna get it. It's really doesn't tickle my fancy. But yeah, it's a strong wave here. So what do we got here with this second wave for summer? I'll say that Lego is going all in and trying to give Lego fans and nostalgic people like me what they've been expecting. If you look at these sets compared to past sets that looked a bit sometimes incomplete in certain things, because there's always that, oh, this could be bigger. It's not incomplete in the sense that you look at a set, it's playable, everything is there, but you always feel that there was something that could have been done a bit better. And at least with the big crane and the excavator, I feel like they went all in. And I tend to say that Lego is sometimes purposefully incomplete, so it gives people the room to expand on those things. And these sets for the second wave, and if you look at most of the ones from the first wave, because we need to look at this as a full year, the sets look really polished. They look really good. They complete, and with that comes the problem, which is that will cost you money. And my wallet is screaming right now looking at these sets, because yeah, the construction machinery, I love that. I will get them for sure. Not sure about the rest of them, but those city sets are, yeah, I think we're witnessing one of those moments in Lego City that I haven't seen since, yeah, I'm really excited about them as much as I was when I was a kid looking at the catalogs. And that makes me smile, but again, it will come at a price, and I'm not sure what's the plan here. It's like Lego gave green card to the designers to just do their thing, almost with an unlimited budget. And yeah, again, I'm coining UCS Lego City set, because that crane, it is what it is. Now, I don't want to 2025 is still a far away, but yeah, if this formula works for Lego, and if they think that they can just create this big sets like this and see some return on that, yeah. So far we don't have really cheap sets for this wave, so unless there's more waiting. I have no idea if there's still some set numbers going around for the second wave, but I'm not too sure about it, honestly. But yeah, that was pretty much it. There's still one set I want to go through, but I want to go through it on a separate video, which is the Lego yellow truck, delivery truck, because there's a lot going on and that needs to be its own thing. Anyways, hope you liked it. Yeah, comment if you have something to say. What's your opinion about this wave? Because if you're like me, you must be hyped. And how do you do these things? Do you, if you're a Lego City fan, do you buy them? Do you keep them? Do you chuck them in the in the box? After that, what's your way of buying Lego City sets? And are you moved by nostalgia? Or if you're maybe too young, maybe that's not the case. But yeah, let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.